John, we're about 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
You getting nervous? You got some butterflies? Or are you just happy because the Niners won last night?
Yeah, mostly that.
Well, let's do it. We're out here before the sun, getting some strongman training in. What's up, everyone? Alan Thrall here at Untamed Strength Gym, Sacramento, California. I've got a competition here at Untamed Strength December 7th, 2019. Starts at 9 a.m. Free for spectators, so come on out. John, cameraman behind, is also competing. Today we're hitting up some comp events.
One more, come on. Time.
And time. Good shit. And I want to talk about stone loads. But first, the proper stone load apparel. Strongman bun, old cotton t-shirt, my favorite sponsor, In-N-Out Burger. No sleeves, nice and tight. Trying out the jean shorts today, and some old Olympic lifting shoes. So believe it or not, lifting Atlas stones with a round back is not bad, it's not dangerous. In fact, it's necessary. In order to lift a heavy Atlas stone, you need to get as much of your upper body on the stone as you can. You have to hug the stone, you have to conform to it. You must become one with the stone. This is not efficient. This is much more efficient. So in strongman, you're allowed to use what's called tacky. It's basically tree sap, really sticky, like tree resin, or kind of like pine tar in baseball. And you might be thinking, is that cheating? It's not cheating if everyone's using it. Kind of like steroids, huh? You want to use enough to stick to the stone. You don't want to use too much to where you have this huge layer of tacky on your skin and it ends up ripping off when you pick the stone up. Especially if it's really warm outside, it just turns into goo, mush. I've made the mistake of putting too much tacky on, and I've made the mistake of not accounting for all the tacky that's gonna be on the stones after everyone else before me is gone. People who say, my back hurts just watching that, or you're about to go to Snap City, are just as uneducated or misinformed as people who say deadlifts are bad for your back, or when your mom sees a video of you lifting weights and says, oh, Johnny, you better be careful or you're gonna hurt your back. Good, come on, let's go. Yep, come on. Yeah. And from a social learning standpoint, your words matter, and you're perpetuating the belief that lifting weights is dangerous, or strongman is dangerous. Get up, come on! People or powerlifters always make fun of non-lifters when they say deadlifts are bad for your back or squats are bad for your knees. But then they turn around and say, oh, you're about to go to Snap City lifting that Atlas stone. Look at your back. That must be dangerous. Like I said in my last video, we are adaptable, resilient beings. We're not robots programmed to move in this one certain range of motion. If you're going to lift Atlas stones, I think that gradual exposure to lifting Atlas stones is important. Just like gradual exposure to deadlifting is important. Yes! I'm not gonna have you pull a max deadlift single on day one. I'm not gonna have you do a max rep set to failure on your first day of deadlifting. I'm going to give you gradual exposure, and over time with practice, you will be better equipped to handle the stress of deadlifting. And Atlas stones is really no different. I haven't really done any Atlas stones since my 400-pound Atlas stone attempt. And when I did hop back into stones a couple weeks ago, I didn't go straight for the 365 max reps in a minute. I started with the 200 and the 240-pound stone. I did some reps with that. As I got familiar with lifting stones and I gained some confidence back, I incorporated heavier and heavier stones. I've done all this with a round back, and I've lived to tell the tale. So don't be scared, and always remember, train on time. Okay, so we're done with stones. The stones are filthy, so I need to clean the stones before competition. But this is not going to come off with soap and water, so you would use WD-40 works best, but I know that that's not very good to put on your skin, and it's not good to put in open wounds. Some of you have made me aware of that in the comment section, and I know that. It's not part of my daily routine. I do it like once or twice a month, but baby oil also works. So does vegetable oil, like canola oil or something like that. So you just dab it on, and if I was getting covered in baby oil, you're the only person I'd want right here by my side.